Well, hello, my YouTube family. Y'all need to sit down. As a matter of fact, pause it right here. Go get yourself whatever it is you need to drink, eat, whatever. This may take a while for me to tell you why you didn't see me on Friday when I was getting ready to do a video for you. You see my hands are here, right? You see I'm not strangling him. He's not in any danger. Why why with the noise? Why with the noise? He's got his back turned to me like as if why? Why? I know why. These are his absolute favorites. And he thinks the second I open the door, he's supposed to have some. Like I can't like take my coat off. I can't like look at him. Look at your greedy ass. You staying right there. You staying right there. You staying right there. Where you going? Look at him. You staying right there. Oh goddamn. Excuse me, people. I know I should have done this before I started playing the video, but Tom, if you don't get off of me with your nails digging in my pants, stop it. People, bear with me. I'm trying to open this daggone thing. Here we go. Yes, you need to relax. You need to relax. You need to relax. Yeah. Greedy bastard. Okay. I love him. Do not get it twisted. That is my child. But even children, parents that are out there, y'all know, sometimes you have to think twice whether you wanted the child or not. I know you always want your children, but sometimes they give you pause. They give you pause. Just the same as this cat. Okay, so back to the story. Before we even touch upon this, the reason why you did not see me on Friday, y'all are gonna laugh, cry, get tissues ready for laughing so hard. It wasn't funny though. No, it wasn't. How many out there, raise your hands, how many out there can actually claim that once you open the front door, not one, but two birds decide to fly into your house? How many can say that? I can. Can any of you out there say that? You open the front door and you don't even realize that the birds flew in there. Yes, people. Friday, I come home, and I guess they obviously flew above me, and I didn't even hear them come into the house. I close the door. I go into my room. And thank Jesus they didn't fly into my room. At first, I thought it was just one bird. Finally, when I saw the damn thing, I freaked the F out like you just don't know. Like, what situation am I in? Why is there a bird, one of those little baby birds, not a pigeon or anything, you know, those little birds? How? Like how? How did I not see them fly in? I didn't. But I only thought it was one. At first, I thought it was just one. I am freaking the F out. So, of course, I go into little girl mode and I call my dad. You have to realize, Nancy, your father is 91 and he can't help you. He's at work. 91 years old and he's still working. What's he going to do? So I was pissed because at least you could have given me some kind of information. What do I do? Who do I call? What do I was basically on my own. I sat here. You want to talk about somebody hyperventilating? I am the queen of hyperventilating now. Oh, you can't tell me nothing about hyperventilation. I am well aware of what hyperventilating is all about now. So the damn thing flies. I managed to close my bedroom door. Thank you, Jesus. But now I'm outside. I don't know what you hear him screaming, I don't know what he's doing. They flew into the living room. I said, oh, okay. I opened up the windows. I said, okay, let me just open up the windows and he'll just fly out. Oh, no, Nancy. No, he's not going to fly out. You're trying to tell a bird that's already scared to fly out the window. And the window is big enough for him to fly out, but the space. And then I thought, okay, Nancy, you can't keep the window open because suppose more birds fly in. And I guess that was the case because here come bird number 2. So I shut the window, but I didn't see that the second bird flew in. They must have both flown in together, but they separated. Even telling the story, I'm still. You think it's funny, and I know y'all are laughing. When you're in the situation, it's not funny. At least not for me. So I said, okay, Nancy, okay, you got to call 911, 311, something 11 to help your sorry ass. So I called 911 and I explained the situation, as funny and as hysterical as it was. And I kept telling the person, I know you find it very amusing. I know this is the funniest thing. You're going to go home. You're going to tell your family. This is the funniest call I ever had. So I explained the situation. They took my address down. And they said, okay, cops will be with you momentarily. Momentarily felt like 10 hours. Okay? But they finally came. And they said, ma'am, we got a call. And I said, yes. I know this is going to sound absolutely ludicrous, but there are birds in my house and I don't want them there, and I want them to go. I want somebody to pick them up and get them out. And they were, I mean, they must have been holding in their laugh, but they were dead serious. They said, okay, well, you know, tell us where. One of them was perched above the bathroom door. Thank goodness the bathroom was closed. But he was perched right up there and must have fallen asleep because he didn't budge. Sat right up there. So I'm going up the stairs and I'm telling them, there's one that's right here. And I said the other one is in the living room. And I closed the door. And they said, okay. Well, they said, you closed all the doors. I said, I'm about to close this one. I'm going to be in my bedroom and I'm going to let you guys handle this because I don't know what else to do. They said, okay, no, not a problem. One of them already had a box. All he wanted to do was just capture. Y'all think it's easy trying to catch a bird? Hey! They were here for at least about an hour and a half. Maybe 2. To the point where they had to call for backup. Oh, yes. Not 1 police car in front of my house, but 2 police cars in front of my house. You can only imagine what the neighbors and the neighborhood is thinking. What is going on in that house? What is happening? I stayed in my room until the deed was done. When I tell you these 2, which turned into 4 cops, you want to talk about cops that have worked themselves out. When they finally caught the birds, they put them in a box. They brought a box, they put them in the box, closed the box. There was, I think, 3 male cops and 1 female cop. She was cracking up. And you could hear them going, okay, here, come on, come on, come on, come on, get into the box, get into the box. And I am behind the door. I'm laughing and crying at the same time because only me. It would only happen to me. It would only happen to me. It wouldn't happen to anybody else. Wouldn't happen to any of my cousins. Just me. In the whole entire universe. Just me. When I tell you they finally caught these birds, and as they were going downstairs, all I kept saying was thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. They were like, okay, ma'am, you're what? I said, thank you, thank you. You don't understand. No, you don't understand. Thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then they started laughing, and then I started. I was like, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you again. Y'all need a raise. Y'all need a bonus. Who do you need me to talk to? And they started laughing. I said, thank you, thank you, thank you, sweet Jesus, thank you. I closed the door and I was shaking. I was still shaking. Because why? Why are birds flying in my house? I didn't ask for a pet bird. I have a cat. And where the hell was he? He skedaddled because he's a scaredy cat to begin with. So now, and the front door was open. But they didn't keep all the doors open. They managed to close. So I knew that Tom didn't go anywhere. He was still in the house. Where though? Now the exercise is looking for him. Not under the bed. Not, well, the bathroom. I knew he couldn't make it in the bathroom, so he wasn't in there. Behind the sofa. Not there. He didn't go up into the attic because the door was closed. So I knew he wasn't in there. I looked all over in the kitchen. Looked all over in the living room. Looked behind the sofa, which is where he normally hides. Don't ask me. I started to freak out. I'm calming down from the bird situation, but now I'm ramping back up because now I can't find him. I said, you know what? He's going to come out. It's just, he'll eventually come out. He'll realize that people are gone and it's just mom now, and he'll eventually come out. He did. The relief that I felt when I saw this damn cat. I felt so relieved. I said, okay, all is right with the world now because the birds are out and he is here. You would have thought he would have had a good old time with these damn birds because cat and birds. Not this one. Okay. So get it out of your system now because that's the laugh for Monday. And believe me when I tell you, I wish I could join you in the laughter. Even thinking back on it, I'm still not comfortable. Give me about 10 years when I finish telling the story the umpteenth time. But I didn't say anything at my job. No, this is a story that's going to be buried with me because I'm not telling the story. I may tell it to my cousins when we have cousins dinner. I might. I don't know. It is a story. It's a tale. It's a tale. And no, I was still so pissed off at my father. But what could he do? What could he do? He was at work. What was he going to do? But I was pissed off. And then he got the nerve to ask me on Saturday as we're ordering family dinner. As we're ordering dinner for the two of us. So are the birds out? Are they gone? I said, yeah, Pop, they're gone. Like he was bloody serious. Did you expect me to keep these birds in my house? He's 91, so I have to give him leeway now. Much leeway. But not only did I feel lonely, I also felt independent. I don't know if that is if it's an oxymoron, but I don't know how many years I have left with my dad, and I'm trying to keep it together. But I really have to think now about things that I have to do on my own by myself should any kind of an emergency come up. And I may not be able to rely on him. But you know what? I'm just going to push that thought just a little bit away. Let us do lips of the day, shall we? The Tale of Two Birds. Really? I don't ever want to repeat of that day ever again. So now when I come home, you know I'm going like this, right? Looking all around to make sure before I open that front door, I look around to see, okay, any birds? This was straight out of a cartoon from Warner Brothers. This was straight out of a Bugs Bunny cartoon. But am I laughing though? You know what? Let it go, Nance. It's over. Let it go. Okay, so lips of the day. Lips of the day. The liner is Body and Soul lip liner in velvet, lined and filled. Is a lipstick from Bite Beauty in Beetroot. Somebody, one of my family members gave me this. Whoever you are out there, make yourself known, because the memory is the first to go. Okay. Beetroot, honey. What? Yes. Beetroot. And you know these grays have to be taken care of this weekend, right? Even I can't take it anymore. The whole thing needs to be done. Like the whole thing. We're talking a trim, we're talking a relaxer, we're talking color, we're talking everything. Okay. So that is that with that upon that. I need to take deep woosahs. You don't understand how many woosahs I have taken from Friday night to now. Because every time I even think about it, I get anxious again. I'm looking all over my house. I'm just making sure, people. Just, that can't happen again. And I looked throughout the entire house to see, well, maybe some windows were open. No. They came through the front door. Right above my head. All right. Taken care of. Is anybody watching House of the Dragon? Lord, sweet Jesus. If anybody saw Game of Thrones, then House of the Dragon is a piece of cake. Because this show right here is everything. We got dragons. Oh, we had some dragons last night. Last night episode was nice. It was sweet. It was great. And the person who was riding the dragon, I would have never expected. That is all I have to say about that. If anybody is watching House of the Dragon, let me know. And let me know what you think about it, because I love this show. And next week is the end of season 1. I am going to be hurt. Because this is the only thing I look forward to on Sunday nights. Ever since I started watching it, I said, okay, this is the show that's just going to make my Sunday. And now the season is over. Next week is the season finale. But at least they picked it up for another couple of seasons, I think. It's just like the original Game of Thrones. But this takes place 700 years before the original Game of Thrones. Hunty, this show is everything. Everything. There's an actor, I think his name is Matt Smith. I'm not like crushing on him like that way. I am crushing on him about his acting ability. The part that he plays is so juicy and so mean. But now he's grown up a little bit and he's matured a little bit. So he's not as mean. But with him, you just never know. Love him. Okay? Love him. And I'm just catching up on videos of him, you know, doing interviews when House of the Dragon was coming out. He is such a nice guy. I hate when they play mean and vicious, and then the actor themselves, they're just so nice. They're just so nice. It's like, well, how do you expect me to hate you? But when he wears that wig and he's in the makeup and everything, oh yeah, you can hate him. You can hate him like that. Yeah, you can. That's how good of an actor he is. Phenomenal. Whoever's watching House of the Dragon, let me know. Okay. Okay, so that's it. That's all. That's all I have to tell you. That is all. There's no more. Do you want any more? How much more do you want? So that's the reason why you didn't see me on Friday. You would have seen me on Friday had the whole bird situation not occurred. And you know damn well I wasn't going to do a video after they were all gone, because I had to decompress. Major decompression. Okay, major. I don't think I went to sleep until like 1:30, quarter to 2 in the morning. Saturday morning. Okay. Thank goodness I didn't have to go anywhere. Okay. So that is that with that upon that. This is Lips of the Day. Look at them, people. Look at them. Beet root. Beet root. It's a cream, not so much a matte. It's a cream. It's got a little bit of shine to it. A sheen. Beet root. Okay, people. I have no more tales to tell you, okay? Because I know probably y'all won't believe it. Oh, but it happened. I lived it. I lived through the madness of birds in my house. Okay. I love you. I love my YouTube family. Hit me up. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think of the nightmare that I lived through on Friday. And I will talk to you tomorrow, hopefully. Okay? Hopefully I'll talk to you tomorrow. I love you so very much. And yeah, I will talk to you tomorrow. Mwah. Bye now.